Christmas errand boy.
What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna try that again because those were not words. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. And if you are new here, my name is Mia, and the only thing I like more than embarrassing myself on the internet is new subscribers. Come on, let's make the family bigger. It's right there. It takes 1 second. It's free. You might as well do it. And don't forget those push notifications, cause you gon' need them. Ignore what my hair's doing. It's doing whatever it wants. If you ever see my hair in the 2 buns, it's because this is all it would do. I can't get it to do anything else. So, today, I am going to be talking about the time that I got dumped on Christmas Eve. What do I want to call this guy? And to be honest, like, I don't even really consider this a relationship because it lasted like a week. But whatever, we'll get into that. I'm getting ahead of myself. So, I'm gonna call this guy... Oh wait, is that his name? Shoot, I think that might be his name. Never mind, abort. I'm gonna call him Steve. One night, I was out with my friend. We were grabbing sushi at this local sushi bar. We were out at this new place neither of us had ever been to. It was really cool on the inside. There was art everywhere. This has nothing to do with the story. Let's move on. We're chatting, we're talking, whatever. Our server comes over, and this server was just a beautiful, beautiful man. Just, He looked like Taylor Lautner. And I'm not saying that to like exaggerate or any, like he looked like Taylor Lautner. Like the reason that I saw him in the first place, besides him coming to our table obviously, was because my coworker was like, that dude looks like Taylor Lautner. And I was like, what? So he comes over, he takes our order. He's very nice, very sweet. So freaking fine. Like, did I say that already? So we eat, we're talking. I'm just thinking in my mind, stuff's cooking up, which is never a good sign. Like, I should be supervised at all times because whenever my mind starts running is when I need people to be like, honey, no. So, it's getting to the end of the meal and I'm like, I think I'm gonna give this guy my number. I was just kind of like really feeling him and I was like, you know what? He could get them digits. He could get them digits. You call me whenever you want, boy. I'm like asking my friend, I'm like, should I do it? Should I do it? She's like, yeah, man, the worst he can do is say no. I'm like, you're so right. So on the back of my receipt, I wrote down my number, left a very generous tip, and I left. I didn't really think he was gonna text me back, to be completely honest. Not because I don't think I'm bomb, because I know I am, but I was just like, I didn't get the vibe that he would. 2 days go by, I don't get a text from him. I'm like, whatever, at least I did something different and I gave my number out. I took a risk. Like my friend said, the worst he can do is say no, and he did. It's whatever. Then on like the 3rd day, I get a text from him and he's like, hey, it's Steve from the sushi place. And I freak out. I'm like, oh my gosh, he texted me. I text my friend, like the Taylor Lautner lookalike texted me. So he texted me. We start talking for a little bit. He's like, let me take you out. I'm like, yes, boy, you can take me out. Like, us together, we would have looked like a pair of celebrities stepping out on the scene. I was like, yes, let's go. So we get there, and we're talking. He's not like what I thought he was gonna be, like the typical pretty boy, like the I know I'm all that. No, he was actually kind of like nerdy and awkward, which I thought was cute. He said him and his brother were writing a novel. It was adorable. We were just talking about anime, talking about our favorite shows, our favorite books, our favorite movies, our favorite whatever. We talked for hours and hours and hours and hours, and it was such a fun date. And I was really feeling him. I was like,
oh, I was Team Edward, but not no more. You just converted me.
The date ends. He walks me out to my car. He like leans up against the car. I have my back to the car. He like leans up against me and he's like, I know it's really sudden. Hold on, I feel like I gotta be really dramatic for this part. Hold on. I know it's really sudden, but I was just wondering if you would be my girl. I was like, yes, 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 yes. But in real life, I was trying to be cool. So I was like, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's whatever, sure. So he gives me a kiss, which, looking back on it, I'm not gonna lie, was a pretty bad kiss. His lips were chapped. It was like just not a good kiss, which I'm not saying every kiss has to be like the Hollywood fireworks and blah, blah, but I shouldn't kiss your lips and think about Burt's Bees because your lips are so chapped. Why are your lips so chapped? I mean, his lips were basically like SpongeBob in that episode. Like, they were just like, water, water. I'm like, bro, your lips gonna fall off. Like, why you kissing me with them things? Anyways, we go our separate ways. I drive home and I'm like telling everybody I know. I'm like, oh my gosh, he asked me to be his girlfriend. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And everybody I know is like, that was really fast. Like, y'all went on one date. So, ooh, you see that glow? Ooh, ooh, shine it. Shine it, shine it, shine it, yeah. All it is money. Wait, is it money or winning? All it is winning / money. I don't know. So all my friends are like, that was really fast. Like, I don't know, something doesn't seem right. And they were completely right, but we'll get to that. Just a heads up, if somebody rushes into a relationship, don't do it. Like, take your time. If they really like you, they'll stick around, they'll be there. Lesson learned. Anyways, and this was around like December. It was like the week before Christmas. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have a little boo for Christmas. I'm gonna have somebody under the mistletoe with me, y'all. Rudolph ain't got nothing on my tail, like a boyfriend. Wait, I'm so obnoxious. Anyways, so I was just like, whatever. Y'all don't know what you're talking about. He just wants me because I'm bomb. He's bomb. We gonna be bomb together, okay? Y'all don't know what you're talking about. He just really likes me. We're talking the whole week. It's going well. I don't really see him because he lives kind of far, but he works like right next to where I work. So like in hindsight, he could have tried harder to see me. But whatever. So we're talking. At the first couple of days, he's really flirty, very affectionate, very sweet, very nice. I'm feeling him. I'm like, let me show you off though. Like, you are so fine. And looks ain't everything. Heads up, looks are not everything. So it gets to the end of the week and he just starts changing. And what I mean by that was like, he wasn't using like the little cute emojis. He wasn't being very flirty. He was just giving very short, like one-word answers. I would ask how his day was. He'd be like, fine. And I was like, oh, okay, he got moody AF. Like, what happened? So me being the caring, loving, wonderful girlfriend that I am, I was like, you good? And this fool says to me on Christmas Eve, it was Christmas freaking Eve. He says to me, honestly, I'm still in love with my ex that I met at summer camp. So like, I don't think we should continue to see each other. Boy, we just started dating like a week ago. If you knew that you were still in love with your ex, then why did you go on a date with me? And I gave him my number so he could have just not texted me. Oh, I was so shook. I was so shook. Not only did he dump me on Christmas Eve for another girl that he knew he was in love with, but he did it over text. What the heck? Like, that is so disrespectful. Like, if you're gonna dump somebody, at least have the decency to do it to their face, because that's so disrespectful to dump somebody over text, especially on Christmas Eve. Like, what the heck, man? What's wrong with you? Man, I was rooting for you, Taylor Lautner lookalike. I really wanted you to be a good guy, but you suck. And that's why I'm always Team Edward, okay? Y'all can keep your little dog pack, because you a dog. I don't remember what I said. I think I was just like, okay, ... And he was like, I'm so sorry. I was out with my mom at the time that he did this, and then I just start bawling, and she's like, why are you crying? And I'm like, he dumped me, but like, not really, because we've only been dating for a week. What? And my mom was like, okay, well, you've only been dating a week, so. I was like, mother, heartbreak does not care about the time period. I was crying alone, like, on Christmas Eve. It was so sad. It sucked so bad. And I texted all my friends and all of them were like, I mean, I told you so. I was like, dang. Can nobody just let me be sad and help me feel better? Y'all just gonna rub in your face that you They did tell me though. Lesson of the year is, If somebody rushes into a relationship, do not fall for it. Like I said before, if they really want you, they'll stick around, they'll make time for you. It's not that serious. Like, if they're really feeling you, there's no need to rush it. I stay heartbroken for like an hour, because we only for like 2 hours. I move on, whatever. He's on my Snapchat. So every once in a while, I occasionally look at his story, because I look at everybody's story on my Snapchat. That's not like a weird thing to do. Like, I'm looking at everybody's stories, not just yours, boo-boo. And he has the audacity to message me on Snapchat and go, hey, what's up? I noticed that you've been looking at my stories and it makes me feel bad that you're still keeping up with me. I ought to slap the caramel off your skin, bruh. I ought to just, what? I'm looking at your story because I'm looking at everybody's stories. You ain't special, boo-boo. I got over you just like I got into the new year. Like, listen, honey. You are not that special. Just because you were fine. I was like, you are not that special. Like, it is not that serious. And that's what I told him too. I was like, I watched your story because I watch everyone's stories. Like, get over yourself. Ugh. Because he watched my stories too. He was one of the first, he was the first person to watch every single story. He was the first person. I could be like, oh, I see you keeping tabs on my hot caramel latte booty. So, what's good then? Are you obsessed with me or what? Like, ugh, get over yourself. But it's cool. Because now I have a boyfriend that I am very happy with, very in love with. So the Taylor Lautner lookalike can take his washed up wolf booty somewhere else. Okay. So yeah, that is the story of when I got dumped on Christmas Eve over text. When will I learn? I did learn, because I stepped up and I got a man who loved me. Alright guys, well, that is all for the story time. Let me know in the comments below the worst date you've ever had. If you've ever been dumped by text, if you've ever dumped somebody by text. I hope y'all haven't, because that's messed up and you know it. And I think I'm going to make this a series because I have so many story times, you guys. My life is great. Like, not to be over here like, my life is so crazy, but like, it is. Not in a good way either. Like, it's crazy. There are things that will blow your mind. So, I'm going to make this a series. Keep your notifications on. That bell is right there. I know y'all can click it. I believe in you. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. And I will see you next time, guys. Peace out.
December comes, I bet you want to wrap me all up and take me home with you. See what I look like under them lights. We'll keep it quiet, whatever. I'm just trying to keep my baby